Are you guys still there? Everyone? Sorry, we started 5 minutes later than usual. We had some technical issues and it's solved now. 안녕하세요. Hello everyone, and thank you very much for waiting the live class even though I'm late. Thank you guys, and Essie the Great, Atanu, and Disha Pura. Yes, I'm here finally. Thank you very much for waiting for me without leaving the live class. Thank you. How are you guys? It's all good? Okay, so a Wellington and Pura Ati 3 and Lingua, you're regular too. Joanna, Vicky Kumar. Okay, great. Anna and Rachel on Facebook too. Thank you. So this is today's topic, and before that I have to say hello as usual, right? Hi everyone, welcome back to Weekly Korean Live Class, and my name is Keijin. 안녕하세요, 케이진입니다. 드르릉. 안녕하세요, 침침입니다. Hello. Aprit, thank you. And Chusuno, thank you. And Practicia, and Jenny Yang, thank you. Okay, so today we are going to talk about this. How to form Korean sentences. This is one of the most difficult part for beginners because Korean is very different from English language, right? The word order and the grammar, the structure, everything is very different. So today, let's go over. Let's see one by one together. 안녕하세요, Cherry, Lisa, Battini. Betty, Diego, you're from Argentina, so hola. Chris, John, Miriam, thank you. Okay, so before starting our lesson, do you see this new banner? Get all the K-pop ebook for free. That's right. As usual, of course, we're giving away Hangul ebook and then also the lesson note and a lot of things free. But we also giving you away this K-pop ebook. Da-ra-ra-ra-ra, ta-ran! Do you see this? Yes, we made this for BTS, EXO, Girls' Generation, and Red Velvet, etc., etc. And if your favorite idol is not listed here, please vote so we know which ones who are famous and we can make ebook for. So make sure to check it out. We are giving away completely free. So if you check it out, you can find Korean words there and also some interesting information about these idol group. This will be really interesting material for learning Korean, so check it out. It's free. Okay, great. So let's start. How to make Korean sentences. So before starting our lesson, I always want to emphasize that learning the Hangul, the Korean alphabet, is the first thing. Before making the sentences, you need to know how to read the Korean alphabet, how to write. You need to know the Hangul. Hangul is the Korean alphabet. And after that, you need to understand the word order. What? Does it sound difficult? Word order? The word order in English and Korean are very different. For example, when you say, what example is good? How about this? 침침? 침침 watches. 침침 watches. In English, you say, 침침 watches. So this is a subject and this is the verb. This is a word order, right? Luckily, until here, it's the same in Korean. So you say 침침이는 봐요. For beginners, again, this is the reason why I'm emphasizing the Hangul Korean alphabet because I'm always writing the Hangul, the Korean alphabet. Yes, 정미, that's right. Subject, object, verb. That's the Korean word order. So, 침침이는 means 침침. 봐요 means watches, watch. 침침이는 봐요. And in English, if you want to say 침침 watches a movie, 침침 watches a movie. This is word order, right? Subject. Watch is the verb, right? Verb. And a movie is the object. So it's the thing that you are doing this action for. But in Korean, our word order is different. 영화를 봐요. 영화를 봐요. 영화를 means a movie. So 영화 means movie and 를 is object marking particle. So 를 is saying that 영화 is the object of the sentence. 영화 is the object of the sentence. 봐요 means watches. So now the word order in Korean is different. Subject, object, verb. So the most important thing in Korean is the verb or adjective comes at the end of the sentence. Right, lingua, yes. Thank you for summarizing that. That's great. 안녕하세요, Maxon and Roxy. Is it correct? And Kimdae and Lady, thank you for tagging your friends. That's a great way to invite your friends. Learn together. So, 는 is also a particle. 를 is a particle. So when you understand the Korean sentence order, word order, then now you need to understand the particle. So 는 is topic marking particle. Topic marking particle. So 는 is saying 침침이 is the subject of the sentence, topic of the sentence. So you see, this is very important. Because we have this 는, 를, particles, even though you say 영화를 침침이는 봐요. 영화를 침침이는 봐요. Even though you mix the word order, it makes sense. In English, if I mix the word order, a movie, 침침이, watches, it doesn't make sense. In Korean, it makes sense, but still, there is a common word order like this. This is a common word order. Ta-da! Subject, object, verb. So today we are going to focus on this word order and practice this word order. 니샤는 is subject marking particle here, right? Strictly speaking, this is topic marking particle. But very often, topic marking particle works kind of like subject marking particle. For the differences, I already did the lesson, so please check it out. But if you don't find any subject marking particle, topic marking particle often works as subject marking particle. So let's practice more, because if I just show you this, maybe it can be confusing. But if you practice together, it won't be different. Angel, thank you, and Manar, fighting! And you are Korean Sri Lankan boy. Great! So you're here to learn Korean. That's awesome. And Karen from Canada, Crystal. Oh, thank you very much. Adnerd. Okay. Disha and Chromija. Okay. So I just mentioned the word order, right? Subject, object, verb. This is the Korean basic word order. Then what if I want to put the time and place? Like, for example, 침침 watches a movie at home. Where should I put it? Again, Korean word order is pretty flexible, but there is common pattern. We usually put the location or place here, place. So we say 침침이는 집에서 집 means house or home. 에서 is location marking particle. So in English you say in the house or at home you have preposition. In Korean we have particle and the particle for location is 에서. So we usually put here 침침이는 집에서 영화를 봐요. Teacher, I want to put the time too. Where should I put the time? Then you put time here. Again, I'm emphasizing that this is not exactly fixed location, fixed word order. It's not always like that. Korean people change the word order really a lot because thanks to the particle, it always makes sense. But again, this is a common one. So if you want to sound natural, then it will be good to follow this word order. But again, a lot of Korean people mix the word order sometimes to emphasize some specific word. For example, place is very important, then they might put place at the beginning of the word, beginning of the sentence. So word order is mixed, but this is a common one. So to sound natural, try to use this word order. So for example, 침침 watches a movie at home on Sunday. How about Sunday? Sunday in Korean is 일요일. And 에 is the particle for time. For example, in English you say on Sunday or at 6 a.m. Like that, right? On the weekend you use on or at. In Korean we use at or on for this. So it's 에. So 일요일에 means on Sunday. 일요일에 집에서 영화를 봐요. So this is the basic word order. And if you want to put adverb, well, very often adverb is the thing that you give extra information to the verb. So adverb usually come here. Adverb. Okay, so don't worry, we will practice this today. It's not gonna be hard. So let's check out this. Can you see this? So yes, I made the subject, object, verb. This is the basic order. And if you want to put time and place, you can put around here. But again, Korean word order is very flexible, so it can be go here and there. But this is a common pattern. And you want to put adverb, then it's here. Adverb. How about this? Conjunction. What is conjunction? For example, and, but. I like chimchim and I like Cajun too. Like this, you put and. Or I like chimchim, but he's noisy. You say but at the beginning of the sentence. It's same, you can put it here at the beginning. So let's practice more. Gee, don't worry, we are going to make a lot of examples together. So let's look at the example together. Okay, so how do you say I get up? You get up in the morning, right? I get up in the morning. I get up in the morning. 따란. So 저는 means I. 저 is I, 는 is topic marking particle. And here it works as subject. 저는 get up. I get up. 일어나요. You wake up in the morning, right? 저는 일어나요. So how can I say I get up? It's simple. So let's see. 저는. Okay, so this is subject, so we will put it here. Oh my god, I'm hiding my face. 저는. And then 일어나요 is verb, right? 일어나요, so I'll put it in the verb place. So 저는 일어나요, I get up. But you know, I want to make a long sentence. This time I want to say I wake up early. I wake up early. How can I say early in Korean? Early in Korean is 일찍. This is the adverb, right? Adverb. Hello, Yusra. So is this okay? 일찍. So since this is adverb, it comes before verb. Before verb. 일찍. So if you want to say I wake up early, I get up early. 저는 일찍 일어나요. 저는 일찍 일어나요. 저는 일찍 일어나요. 정미, that's right. This 일찍. I want to make a longer sentence. I want to say I wake up early. I get up early in the morning. In the morning. What is in the morning in Korean? It's 아침에. 아침에. 아침 means morning. 아침 means morning. And 에 is again is particle. Particle for what? Particle for time. So where should I put here? 아침. Okay, this is a time, so I'm going to put it here. 따라라란, 따라라란. So if you want to say I get up early in the morning is 저는 아침에 일찍 일어나요. 저는 아침에 일찍 일어나요. Wow, now you can make longer sentence, right? Let's practice more. This time I wanna say, how about this? Go to school. I go to school. You know where I should put I, right? I? Well, it should be here. But very often we omit the subject in the sentence. Subject of the sentence. Why? Because without saying I, it's understandable in the context. If I say, I go to school. 저는 학교에 가요. I go to school, but without I, you know, if I say, 학교에 가요, then you know, she's talking about herself. So very often we omit the subject because it's understood in the context. Okay? So this time I want to sound a bit natural because I already mentioned 저는 in previous sentence, so you know what's going on. So I'm going to omit 저는. But I still want to say I go to school. How can I say I go to school? Lindy, Puar, and 정미, Disha, Shura. Perfect. First, I have the word for 학교에 meaning to school. 학교 meaning school. And 에 is a particle for direction. So to school. In English, you say to school. It's not go school. You say go to school, right? The to is a preposition for direction. Same in Korean. 에 is a particle for direction. So 학교 means school. 에 to. So to school is 학교에. Where should I put 학교에? Okay, so usually it goes here. Place, right? 학교에. Now I wanna say go. I go to school. Well, as usual, verb or adjective always comes at the end of the sentence, right? So 학교에 가요. 학교에 가요 means I go to school. But you know, this sentence is too short for me. I want to make a longer sentence. How can I say I go to school at 8? At 8. At 8 in Korean is 8시에. 8시 means 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, 8시. How about 에? Again, 에 is the particle for time. Wow, 에 can mean direction for particle for direction and particle for time too. 에 is very useful. So where should I say 8시? Well, again, Korean word order is pretty flexible, but if you put here, it's natural. 학교에 8시에 가요 is also fine because Korean word order is flexible, but 8시에 학교에 가요 is also very natural too. 8시에 학교에 가요. I go to school at 8. Or you can also say 저는 8시에 학교에 가요. But again, very often we omit 저는. How about this? This time I want to say and I go to school at 8. I want to put and. Where should I put and here? And in Korean is 그리고. Okay, so if I want to say 그리고, since 그리고 is conjunction, is connecting the sentences, I put at the beginning. So if you want to say and, you put it here. 그리고 8시에 학교에 가요. And I go to school at 8. All good? So if you want to make good Korean sentences, the first thing you have to know is know the Korean alphabet and understand the word order, as well as you have to know lots of vocabulary. For example, if you know a lot of vocabulary, then instead of 학교, you can also change to a lot of different words. For example, you can say, I go to a concert. Concert in Korean is 콘서트. So instead of 학교, just replace 학교 with 콘서트. 그리고 8시에 콘서트에 가요. And I go to the concert at 8. Or instead of 8, well, change to another time words. For example, Tuesday. What is Tuesday in Korean? Is 화요일. So, 그리고 화요일에 학교에 가요. So, if you understand this word order, then you just need to replace the words. So, vocabulary is very important. Let's practice even more. How about this? Next sentence, I want to use the grammar rule that we learned last week. We learned if or when, right? Which is 면. Do you see this? 면. We learned this grammar structure last week. 면. If you are not familiar with this grammar, check out my previous lesson, last week's lesson. But we learned 면. Okay, so this time I want to say when school finishes. So how can I make it? Okay, school. 학교가. Again, we just learned this word. 학교 means school. And 가 is subject marking particle, meaning this is a subject. Okay, then I'll put it in the subject place. 오호. 학교가. And I want to say when finishes. In English, you put if or when at the beginning of the word, but in Korean, we don't do that. I mean, if you really want to say if, then we say 만약, but this hypothetical. I mean, it's not something happened, but now I'm just saying when it finishes, when school finishes, then we just say this way. 끝나면. It's actually from the verb 끝나다. It means to finish. And now I want to conjugate it with 면, which means when or if. So when you conjugate it, 끝나면. Oh, I don't understand this grammar. If so, check out last week's lesson. But this is quick review lesson. So 끝나면. Okay, I should put this here because this is a verb. Finish is the verb, right? Now, let's make even longer sentence. I want to say, when school finishes, I study. Then you can say, 학교가 끝나면 공부해요 is also verb, right? 공부해요. So I'll put it at the end. 학교가 끝나면 공부해요. When my school finishes, when my school finishes, 학교가 끝나면, it's hard to point. 공부해요. I study. Do you want to make even longer? Then how about this? 학교가 끝나면 I study Korean. Okay, Korean. Korean in Korean is 한국어. And 를 is object marking particle. So it's saying that, oh, this is object. Okay, then let's put object here because it should come before the verb. So 학교가 끝나면 한국어를 공부해요. When school finishes, I study Korean. Do you want to make even longer sentence? Then how about this? In the library. When school finishes, I study Korean in the library. in the library. Lingua, but when is the verb, right? Oh, when is not the verb. Verb is like the action, study or finish. Okay, so 도서관 means the library. 에서 is the location marking particle. So 도서관에서 comes here, right? It's the place. 학교가 끝나면 도서관에서 한국어를 공부해요. It means when school finishes, I study Korean in the library. All good? Okay, then let's practice more sentence. How about this one? 따라라란. I have dinner. Again, in Korean, you can say 저는 as I, but we don't say 저는 or 나는 too much because it's understandable in the context. So we try to make the sentence shorter by omitting it. So, I eat dinner. How can I say that? In English, I eat dinner. I have dinner. But in Korean, we put object first, right? Object first, like this. Object. Dinner in Korean is 저녁. And 을 is object marking particle. Saying 저녁 is the object of the sentence. So 저녁을 just means dinner, but is object of the sentence. How about this? 먹어요 is a verb, right? 먹어요. So it comes at the end. 저녁을 먹어요 means I have dinner or I eat dinner. I have dinner. 저녁을 먹어요. Let's make even longer. 나트나팍, good job. 저녁을 먹어요. 다몽, thank you so much. And Mirabella, awesome work. And 아직, and you, 우흰젯, 푸라, Chris, awesome. You have dinner at 8? How about this? Okay, this time, let's have dinner at 6. Having dinner early is healthier. So how about this? 6. At 6 in Korean is 6시에. How do you put together day like Tuesday? Oh, I see. Then you can also say in the time, place. For example, let's put this time first then. 6시에, since it's time, I'm going to put it here. 6시에. 6시 means at 6 and 에 is a particle for time. So at 6 is 6시에. And you want to say, I have dinner at 6 on let's try another day. Wednesday. Wednesday in Korean is 수요일. 저는 수요일 6시에 저녁을 먹어요. So I put 수요일 before 6시 because 수요일 is bigger than 6 p.m. or 6 a.m. right? 6 is the time. But 수요일 is the day. So it's 24 hours, it's bigger. So in Korea, very often you put bigger time before small one. Okay, so I have dinner at 6. I have dinner at 6 at home. Can you make the sentence at home? At home is 집에서. 집 means house or home. 에서 is location marking particle. So let's move it. 따라란. Place here. So 6시에 집에서 저녁을 먹어요. So I have dinner at home at 6. Good. 하나니. Yes, 수요일 means Wednesday. Awesome. 6시에 집에서 저녁을 먹어요. Great job everyone. 푸와 집에서 크리스 3시? 3시 means 3 p.m. or 3 a.m. And then really? Isn't it so early? Or too late? Okay, so let's practice some more. Well, it's the time, but since I started late, I want to say sorry to you and have longer lesson. 짜란! This time, I want to say this. And then means 그 다음에. And then, I watch Netflix in my room. I watch Netflix in my room. Can you guess? So usually verb comes at the end, right? So if you want to say I watch is 저는 봐요. 저는 봐요 means I watch. And then I watch. 그 다음에 저는 봐요. Or you want to say 그 다음에 저는 넷플릭스를 봐요. Netflix. Netflix is Netflix. In Korea, we don't have F sound, so Netflix become Netflix. Netflix. 그 다음에 저는 넷플릭스를 봐요. And then I watch Netflix. Netflix. You wanna say in your room, in my room? Then put the place here. 따란 방에서. 방 means room. 에서. Particle for location, particle for place. So, and then I watch Netflix in my room. 그 다음에 저는 방에서 넷플릭스를 봐요. 그 다음에 저는 방에서 넷플릭스를 봐요. Now you can make longer sentence and you see how important these particles are, right? I say 그 다음에 그 다음 means next. 에 is also particle for time. 그 다음에 strictly speaking it means at the next. So it's strictly speaking it's time, but very often it's used like conjunction. So I put it at the beginning. 그 다음에 에 particle is used. 에 is particle for time. 저는 is topic marking particle, making this I as a topic or subject of the sentence. And 방에서 에서 means in is particle for time. So in my room. 넷플릭스를 is object marking particle, making Netflix as the object of the sentence. You see the particle a lot, right? That's why it's very important to study particles. We have particle lessons, so check out on our website if you have the account. And I also did lots of particle lessons previously during the live class, so check it out. Okay, so last sentence is simple. Last sentence, I have and I sleep around 10. Now you can make this, right? I is 저는 자요. I sleep. 저는 자요. I want to say around 10. 10 is 10시. 10 o'clock is 10시. Do you see 쯤 here? 쯤 means around. Ooh. So 쯤 means around and 에 is particle for time. So 10시쯤에 means around 10. 저는 10시쯤에 자요. It means I sleep around 10. I go to bed around 10. So is that okay? So word order is really confusing part for beginners because it's different from English. Some people say, you speak like Yoda. In Yoda, they changed the word order. I didn't know that. But yes, Korean word order is different, so you need to practice like this. Try to make longer sentence by putting the conjunction at the beginning or putting the time and place and adverb. Adverb, for example, I study hard. Hard is an adverb, right? You give extra information to the verb, hard. Then if I want to put the adverb, I'll put it here before the verb because it gives additional information to the verb. So like this. It's all good? Okay, so please practice more. And if you need more vocabulary, you know, I always give new vocabulary during my lesson and also using these free materials. You need to just sign up. But again, we are not saying that you have to pay for anything. If you have the account, you can download not only this K-pop ebook, but you can also download the Hangul ebook and also my free lesson note And what else? A lot of things. Oh, you can also download the free vocabulary, so please check it out. And if you're not sure how to use this free ebook, let me quickly show it to you. Ta-da-dan! Yes, this is it. So if you go to our website, oh, yes, this is our website. And if you go to it, you will see this login information. You will need to sign up or log in here. So because we are giving away these to our members only, but again, free members can download this. So if you log in here, ta-da-da, wow, there are some free e-booklet. Again, you can download everything for free. If you are not logged in, you will see some pop-up like this. Oh no! But don't get confused or don't get shocked. Don't be frustrated. As long as you sign up or you are logged in, you can download everything for free. And not only this, you can find some my video and some infographics here or some music videos. We need to update with latest one though, or some popular girl group, or my lesson. So check out these free materials. Sure, why not, right? So I hope. And Yurban, you can't download it? I think it's because you are not a member of our you are not the member of our website. To sign up, you can just you can just select your level. You can select your level here and then put your email address, and also just come back to this website, then you can download it freely. The important thing is you need to log in. Yeah, this is for login members, not for not for paid members only, but free members too. Check it out. Okay, so I hope today's lesson was useful, and thank you very much for lots of comments, Lisa and Mirabella and Joanne. Oh, where can I find the free ebooks? I already have an account, but every time I sign in, I can't find it. Easy way, click the link in the description. Click. Yes, click the link. Click the link in the description, or here, or here. So yes, please check it out, and you can download it. So log in first and download it. Is that all, Cody? Thank you too. And Venice, and Brianna, and Jongmi, Wellington, Disha, thank you very much. Yes, you can download this ebook all free. So, and Che, and Yuena, Konkila, Chella, Elwin, Venus, Rayana, Nayana. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that this lesson was helpful. Please review it again. We upload this live video after the live. Grace, I'm going to watch all of your video after this. Great, because we have a playlist on YouTube and Facebook, so you can watch hundreds of my lessons. I did this live class for 3 years, so you can always watch over and over again. Oh, sure, I know my exam completed just now. Congratulations! And Chris, 또 봐요, 케이지님. See you again. Yes, see you again. RT, Senjai. I joined. Awesome. Can you cry 1 minute? 1 minute is too long because I've gotta go now. So 1 second. Okay. Lavi, I would never learn Korean. Thank you for teaching me. Yes. I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you very much. Homework teacher. Yes, if you don't remind me homework, then I will forget. Homework in Korean. Since it's important, let me use this red color. Okay, homework. Tararan. Oops. Homework. As usual, I'm giving homework to my student to motivate them to practice Korean. So, if you make a sentence in Korean, using the name of your famous idol group, favorite idol group, or favorite actress, favorite actor, or favorite comedian, Korean comedian, and tag me. This is my Instagram, super underbar Cajun. So this is my Instagram account. So make a Korean sentence and upload it on your Instagram story. If you upload it on Instagram story, even Instagram post is okay, but usually I can easily notice Instagram stories. So tag me, then I can notice your post. If you don't tag me, I don't notice. So give me a notification by tagging my name, then I will repost it, showing off your Korean skills. This is my Instagram. So tag me, and then today's homework is make a Korean sentence. Yay! Sentence. If possible, try to put the name of your favorite Korean idol group, or Korean actress, Korean actor, Korean comedian, or Korean person. Try to practice Korean. So tag me there and I'll repost it. So thank you very much. I had lots of fun teaching you today, and I hope to see you next week. Next week, of course, I'll be back. You will be back here too, right? Next week, the time will be 1 p.m. in Korean time on Thursday. As usual, please join this again. I will be teaching you. I'm checking it right now. Oh, next week I'm going to have a grammar lesson. Yay! Grammar is always very, very useful. Because that makes you make thousands of Korean sentences, right? It will be Korean particle. 부터까지. 부터 is from, 까지 is until. I'm going to teach you the Korean particles. So please join this again. It will be 1 p.m. in Korean time. So it's overtime. So thank you very much. Kona, 지수진, Betty, Alwin, Pinka, Versu, Artie. So thank you very much, and we will see you next week. Bye bye. Bye bye. Oops. Bye bye. I hit my mic. I hope it wasn't too noisy to you. Bye bye.